Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will see how to make the Angular unit testing to detect the change detection automatically. Instead of writing the fixture.detectChanges manually triggering the change detection, instead of doing that one, how we can automatically, how the unit tests or anything, if any data changes, how it will trigger it automatically. Let's try to see. So before proceeding to this one, let's try to understand what is a change detection in Angular. So I will try to explain you about this briefly so that you people can able to understand it clearly. So let us open my notepad++. I am opening this one. So here I will try to explain. So now what is change detection in Angular? In Angular, when something changes in the component, like a variable update, Angular updates the HTML automatically. This process is called change detection. So this is the basic definition which I can tell you in a simple English. However, when writing the test, Angular does not automatically detect changes unless we tell it to do so. So that's why we usually have to call the fixture.detectChanges manually for Angular to refresh the HTML and reflect the changes. So here what I was trying to do, so normally whenever you are trying to change a variable in an Angular, the HTML or the template, whichever the component template you are having, automatically it will be get updated. So this process is called change detection. But when you are writing the unit tests and all those things, Angular does not automatically detect the changes. Why? Because we are doing the test cases, right? Unless we need to do it manually, we need to tell it. So that is the method, that is nothing but fixture.detectChanges manually to refresh the HTML and reflect changes. Now this is the manual triggering of this one. So let's say that what is an automatic change detection. Okay, what is automatic change detection? Instead of calling fixture.detectChanges manually in every test, we can configure Angular to automatically detect changes using component fixture auto detect. So this is the thing. Instead of calling this method manually in every time, so we can configure the Angular to automatically detect changes using the configure component fixture auto detect. So using this method, so we can make the Angular to automatically detect the changes. So how to enable this automatic change detection in the test? To enable the automatic change detection, we need to add this following in our test setup. So let's try to go to our code. So here in the test setup, so here we are having this one, right? So here we are having something like configure.test module imports we are doing, and here we need to provide the providers. Okay, so here I will be providing the providers, and in this providers, so we need to add provide. Okay, here component, so here we need to write component fixture auto update, and this one we need to update, you need to import it from the Angular core testing, and here we need to use value true, and this value needs to be use value true. That's it. So this is the line which you need to use it. Now we have added this one. Let's try to see the test cases for this. So I am removing these all test cases. Okay, from here to here I will remove all these test cases. So let's try to write it from first onwards. Okay, here I will be writing. Now let's try to write. First one is, which I will try to do it is, so here now in our code we are having a banner component.ts file, so which we are having a signal of banner title, and here you will be are having like this, and here in this one I will try to remove this one to welcome. I will add this one as welcome. Okay, now this is the code which we are trying to write it, and now here what I will try to do, banner component.html is also there. Let's go to our spec.ts file, and here in this one, so what I will be trying to do it is the first statement we are writing. Okay, so the first situation which we will be trying to write it, let's see, display the original title. Okay, so we'll try to check it. So here I will be writing it should display original title. Okay, so this is the method which we need to use it. So it should display the original title, and in this one what I will be writing that expect, okay, p dot text content should be equal to component dot title. Okay, component dot title, that's it. So now here previously we have checked it with an empty thing. Okay, previously we have checked it with an empty thing, empty expected p dot text content to be equal to empty, but this time here we are trying to use it directly without manually triggering the changes. Because we enabled the automatic change detection, the test automatically updates the UI. No need to call the fixture.detectChanges manually. And now if you try to see the output for this one, so why is this one is not saving? Yeah, now it has been saved. Hey, what happened here? Yeah, so here I have saved it, and here also I have saved it. Let's try to run this test, npm test. So it may take some time. Let it take. So now here if you try to check it, the test has been passed. Now the display title will be welcome as expected. So here you will be able to see the output for this one. So now we'll try to check the another test too, changing the title inside the test without the change detection. So here what I will be trying to do it is, so it should change, it should still see original title after component title change. So just I am writing it like this, and here in this one you can write like this one. So let's go here and we will write it. So here what I will try to do, let's try to take the old title, constant old title is equal to, so component dot title. Okay, so I took the old title and here I will use the new title, so just you people can understand it, is equal to test title. I will use the test title. Now what I will do, component dot title dot set to new title. So I will try to set it to the new title. Fine, right? Now what I will do, expect of, still UI still shows the old title because change detection didn't run yet. So expect p dot text content contain old title. Okay, so this one. So now we need to wait for this Angular change detection to be completed. So here you can write await, and here fixture dot when stable. Okay, we can use this table when. So wait for Angular to finish the updating, and we are using await, then we need to use the async. And here we can write expect p dot text content to contain the new title. Done, finish. So here we have implemented like this. Now here we have changed component title inside the test, but Angular does not detect the change immediately inside the test case. So the first expect still see the old title. After calling the await of fixture.whenStable, Angular updates the title, and the second expect sees the new title. So this is one thing. Now if you try to see the changes, so if you try to see the changes for this one, let me refresh this page. Oh sorry, let's go to the back, leave, and here let's go to the back. I don't know whether it will come or not. Yeah, and here in our banner titles should still see the original title after component title change. It has been successfully passed. So that is the thing we will do it. And test 3 which I want to tell you before closing of this one. So forcing the change detection manually. For example, let's say that, so here it should display updated title after detect changes. So here you can use something like this one, sorry, and here something like this one, and here you can use the component dot title dot set of test title. Okay, test title. So I am trying to set it here, and immediately I will do fixture dot detect changes, fixture dot detect, I will remove this one. Okay, fixture dot detect changes, expect of p dot text content dot to contain component dot title. Okay, done. So now it should display the updated title after detect changes. Now here let's try to check it here. If I try to test it, so this one also works perfectly. Why? Because This time we force the Angular to update the UI using fixture.detectChanges. Now the test correctly sees the updated title without needing await fixture.whenStable. So here the key takeaways which when we are closing it, we need to take it is automatic change detection saves the time with component fixture auto detect. So here we have used this component fixture auto detect. We don't need to call the fixture.detectChanges all the time. Angular does not detect changes immediately inside a test. If we update a value in a test, we might need await of fixture.whenStable for Angular to catch up. So that is the thing. So manually calling fixture.detectChanges forces updates. When automatic change detection does not work, we can explicitly call the fixture.detectChanges to force the manually trigger the change detection. So the final one which I want to tell you before closing of this video is always use the signal for values used in the template. If you update a normal variable, so if you are trying to use a normal variable, not a signal, Angular won't detect the changes until you explicitly tell it to. So that is what I want to tell you. So then you need to use the fixture.detectChanges only. For signal thing and all the things, automatic change detection and all the things, it will be able to detect. So this is guys about this automatic change detection in the Angular unit testing. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.